Hey, Starry, wait up.
Yeah, we accidentally did something and now our name. Just pretend Jay says Starry.
Yep.
You're forgetting us!
I turn and see the Paranormal Club co-captains a few feet away. They each take to one side of me and we walk together as though it were perfectly normal. Mari holds her arms high, wiggling her fingers maniacally.
Her fingers?
Fingers. Everyone, you didn't read your dialogue.
Whoops, my bad.
Everyone got to know you better today, but did you get to know everyone else? Only one way to find out, and that is a pop quiz.
Wow, Stacy, way to bring on the stress.
Yep. Wait, what? A good Paranormal Club member is always paying attention to their surroundings. The slightest detail could be important to an investigation.
Wow, being our friend is really stressful.
Mm-hmm. So, hopefully you gathered all the data you could about the other members. Quizmaster Mari, go ahead and ask the first question. Well?
Shut up, I'm trying to think of one.
Ah, jeez, we literally talked about this 20 minutes ago. Well, at least I'm as prepared for this quiz as the Quizmasters. We start towards my home. We walk for some time before Mari suddenly shatters the silence, as she often does.
Okay. Here's one. Who is the club president?
That's too easy. You gotta come up with something harder than that.
Just jump in whenever you have a super awesome question, buddy. Maybe this is like a warm-up question, okay?
All right. Jeez. Who's the president of the Paranormal Investigation Club?
They're co-presidents. So.
I know. I think maybe it's a trick question.
Oh, what?
Hey, it's technically correct. We're co-captains.
Okay, 1 point for you and none for us.
Wait, when did this become a competition? Why are we even keeping score?
Well, I can tell in your face, though, that you're suddenly like, wait, it's a competition?
Wait, it's a competition? I have to win!
I know, okay, screw you, good to go away! Only losers ask why we keep score.
We are losing by your count.
Wait, hold on. I didn't know we were keeping score. Right, now, next question, Stacy. Why don't you ask next, since this is so easy for you, apparently?
Question 2. Which of these 5 things is true about Brett?
I hate you.
Which of these is true?
He knows
He knows a lot of obscure facts. He has a vintage bottle cap collection. He owns 4 cats. He once ate 4 bowls of maple bacon mac and cheese for lunch. He has the highest scores on 7 of the 12 arcade machines at Charlie's Pizza Parlor.
These all seem true.
These all seem like they could be true.
But he knows lots of obscure facts.
Yeah, let's go with that one. Trick question! They're all true!
Wait, seriously? When did he eat 4 bowls of maple bacon mac and cheese?
That sounds awesome. Stacy gets a faraway look in her eye. April 17th, 2008. It was awesome.
But you are sort of right, Starry, in that Britt's knowledge is one of the most noticeable features.
That's obviously super useful for club expeditions.
Did I tell you about the time I found a beat-up Victorian doll in the woods? Brett took a look at it.
No, please do not talk about this.
And discovered that inside the doll there was a dead squirrel.
La 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 la, not hearing this. I'm not hearing this again.
And if it hadn't been for Brett, we would have never known that there's something in this town who puts small dead forest creatures inside of Victorian dolls. Yay!
Okay, time for question number 3. What kind of cheese was in my grilled cheese sandwiches?
If you don't think you can pronounce it, you're on the right track.
How dare you make fun of my cheese connoisseurship, which you know I take very seriously. What cheese was in those sandwiches?
This one.
Hey, that's exactly right.
You must have really been into those sandwiches, Starry.
They were the perfect blend of buttery, crispy, stretchy, and delicious. Stacy smiles wide. Hey, thanks! That's really cool of you to pay so much attention, Starry. Mari giggles, wiggling her eyebrows menacingly.
Cheesy love connection. Anyway, here's question. Here's question number 5.
4.
Here's question number 5. I've rearranged the order of the numbers for exactly one question.
So much of this dialogue is too real.
It's exactly right. I'm rearranging it
Yeah.
to keep you on your toes. I get to do that because I'm the quizmaster. I solemnly pledge to abuse this power at every opportunity. Question 5. Aside from you, who is the newest member of the Paranormal Club?
Oh, damn. That's a really good one.
I know. Thank you.
Who's the newest club member other than Michelle? Mari victoriously blows on an invisible trumpet.
That's right.
Wow, you were really paying attention out there, Starry. Good job.
Or maybe you were really paying attention to Michelle.
All right. Cut it out.
I'm out of questions.
Wait, we still haven't asked any questions about Laura.
Okay, I've got one. Everyone... Okay, for real though. Everyone in the Paranormal Club goes to various locations when we're investigating stuff, but Laura usually goes somewhere else. Where does she go?
Oh, damn. That's another good one.
I am, like, super good at this.
Yeah, seriously. You should be, like, a real-life quizmaster on TV and stuff.
I would be the best quizmaster if I didn't have, like, crippling social anxiety. You think we should host a show or something?
Maybe in a parallel universe.
Oh! Now answer the question, Starry.
Where does Laura go during a mission?
She goes to the library. Yes, that's right!
Nicely done, Starry. I bet Laura is really pleased that you took the time to get to know her.
Yeah, she has a difficult time opening up to new people, so don't be afraid to chat.
Stacy scratches her chin. So, let's see. How well did you do? Starry got 4 of the questions right. Nailed it.
I'm impressed because if I were in the same spot, I'd probably have gotten them all wrong. Yes, that includes the first one. I'm really bad at quizzes.
I think, as a general rule, the more you interact with club members, the more they'll like you.
But I would also like to add, like, just because you like one club member more than another, you shouldn't ignore everyone else.
Yeah, that's kind of rude.
Every club member has something special to offer. That's why we all make such a great team.
Sounds good. I'll try to keep that in mind. The 3 of you walk in peaceful silence for a few minutes. Mari suddenly stops, clutching you by the arm.
Oh my god, look, a doggy!
Oh, Lord.
It's so...
You've almost crashed your car because you were looking at a dog.
And I regret nothing, because I know my priorities. Because you weren't looking at the dog.
We've been, I remember, like, several times you'd be driving me home, and then all of a sudden you'd just, like, slam on the brakes and be like, a dog!
Well, they were being a dog.
And
cute.
I would think that I was going to die in that moment.
Well, because you never actually take the time to look at the dog, so I have to tell you, Stacy, look at the dog.
Huh? Off in the distance, you see a small dog digging a hole in someone's yard. It looks to...
Oh! It's AJ!
It looks to be healthy, but the muddy paws and ratted fur coat indicate it's had its share of wandering. The dog's ears twitch. It becomes aware of your existence and takes a defensive posture. It doesn't have a collar. Is it a stray?
Quick, let's adopt it!
As the 3 of you approach, the dog's back arches and it begins to snarl.
Oh, AJ, you're so mad!
He's so grumpy!
That's my dog in real life. That's what AJ looks like.
Yeah, but he looks dumber in real life.
Yeah.
Let's not.
But I can't just leave it here?
Stacy slings off her backpack. I've got some leftover grilled cheese here. We could give the little dude some food. As Stacy rustles around in the contents of her backpack, Mari stops her.
No, wait. Isn't cheese bad for dogs? I think I read somewhere that dairy makes them really sick.
It does. Doesn't it?
I don't know. AJ just eats stuff and farts.
Stacy withdraws the cheese sandwich from her backpack. The dog's snarl fades and its eyes grow round with curiosity. It sniffles the air and licks its chops in anticipation. Looks to me like it's hungry. What do you think, Starry? What should we do?
Feed the little guy.
Yeah, feed him, why not? Stacy nods. Heck yeah! If a dog appreciates my culinary genius, who am I to deny it a delicious grilled cheese, n'est-ce pas? Mari groans, shifting from foot to foot nervously. Stacy holds up the sandwich to the dog, who is still several yards away. It dashes towards the food, but suddenly stops a few feet from the three of us.
This is AJ's origin story. AJ, you're right here. What do you think?
Burp, burp.
AJ says he's yawning and he's also confused. AJ, you're in a video game. How does that make you feel?
Burp.
The dog eyes us warily. It begins to growl again, crouching low. I don't think it'll take it from my hand. Stacy places the sandwich down on a piece of notebook paper, then steps away. We all do the same. Dog. Slowly, the dog cautiously approaches the food. It takes a step, then looks at us, then takes a step. All of us hold our breath. Did you just sniff with me?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. The dog nuzzles the sandwich with its nose, throwing out a tentative lick.
That's what AJ does. He'll go. Good.
What? Whoa, what? Did that dog just... Deciding the offering is acceptable, it takes the sandwich in its mouth and dashes off. I look at Mari and Stacy, expecting them to be as shocked as I am. Ah, you see? It took the sandwich. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Are we able to understand dogs?
That would be awesome.
I guess so.
I guess they didn't hear it, or maybe I imagined the whole thing. It's like parcel tongue, but with dogs.
Doggy tongue.
AJ.
Now I'm like really upset that in this alternate universe, AJ's still a stray. It's okay, AJ, we'll come get you.
Taking a deep breath, we continue on our way. After walking for a few more minutes, I see my house in the distance. That's me over there. Hey, you live pretty close to the school. Convenient.
Did you have a good day overall?
I nod. Thanks to you guys, I think so. Mari beams and Stacy playfully scratches her nose, blushing. That's good to hear. I was kind of worried that we might be hovering or something.
You will be happy!
We will, make you, belong to our club and have friends.
If it ever seems like we're getting too much in your biz, just let us know!
I shake my head. No, you guys have been great. You've been really nice. My chest tightens ever so slightly. I'm very lucky. I'm very glad we met.
Don't say that. You're gonna make me cry.
Alright, we're gonna bail before the waterworks start.
Shut up. She's so sensitive. She's always crying. Look at her crying.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
All we need is a bank commercial with some lesbians adopting a deaf child.
Okay, that's a very emotional commercial. Or that one where the two dads are like, I'm your father. No, I'm your father. And then they look at each other like, we're both your father. And I'm like, Campbell soup. Oh!
I wave at the two girls as they depart. One more memory begins to surface in the back of my mind.
My favorite one is the one from Barney's where they're like, we know our demographic and it's gay dads with dogs. And it was this guy was the froofiest, most pampered poodle dog.
Yeah.
He lets it down and the dog runs to the other guy and then they hold the dog together and it goes, Barney's for this holiday. And it was they were just so well kept, we're rich gays, deal with it.
Yeah. Why have kids when we can have a pampered poodle?
Yeah. I wave at the two girls as they depart. One more memory begins to surface in the back of my mind.
Even though it hurts a little to think of it, I let myself be transported to it. I don't know how long it's been, but after what seems like ages, I lift my head, tired of crying, and begin smearing away the sop of tears from my nose and chin. I can't hear anything except for a dull ringing in my ears, that distant beep, beep of a monitor, and my own occasional sniffle. I reach for the corner of a bedsheet to wipe my eyes with, but realize that someone has my hand in a vice grip. I blink. I look up and see Stacy and Mari, closer than ever.
Look how dramatic we are.
We're so dramatic.
I like how you have your fist up. You're like, I can't believe it.
Stacy's hand is clutching me so tightly her arm is shaking. Mari is a blubbery mess, tears streaking down her cheeks and soaking her hospital gown.
Welcome to the drama, friends.
I know. You guys are still here? Mari squeaks, her voice barely above a whisper.
Stacy, can you push our beds together?
Stacy gives her an affirming nod as though they were thinking the same thing. Checking around quickly to make sure no one is watching, she stretches out her long legs and hooks it under Mari's bed. With a restrained grunt, it's dragged up next to mine.
Do you want a hug?
I realize that I do, very badly, and nod. Mari gently puts her arms around me. Her embrace is warm and soft. I bury my head in the crook of her neck. Stacy reaches around the two of us with her free arm and gives the group a power squeeze. My lungs release a long, shivering sigh. It feels as though I haven't even been really breathing before. And now I'm fully aware of the cool, crisp air flowing in and out of every heartbeat. Mari giggles, whispering into my ear.
By the way, what's your name? I'm Mari.
Je m'appelle Stacy.
In this moment, you still need to be like,
in this moment,
I speak French.
My name's Starry. It's nice to meet you. I know you're very sad, but did you know je parle français?
Did you know that I speak French? I'm very cultured. It should comfort you in this time.
The sun begins to dip behind the rooftops of the suburb. I take a house key out of my pocket and unlock the porch door I'm standing in front of. Deep breath. I step inside. The inside of this house looks like the ones I've seen in a magazine. The furniture is elegant, black, sleek. Every accent on a shelf or photo hanging on the wall looks carefully chosen, placed just so. Perfect, really, but too perfect for any normal person to live in.
Greetings, Starry. Welcome back.
A prim young woman is seated on the couch, reading through some kind of planner on her tablet. With gloved hands, she picks up freshly poured hot coffee and takes a sip. Aside from her perfectly lined lips drawing around the rim of the plain charcoal mug, her face remains completely expressionless.
Won't you take a seat? If it's all right with you, I would like to talk to you about your day.
I sit across from her, dropping my backpack at my feet. I actually didn't realize how heavy it was until I took it off. Whew! I don't know much about Eilette, my so-called caretaker. So far, her motivation for taking me in is a total mystery. Did someone saddle me with her unexpectedly? Did she know my parents? Is she working for some kind of childcare agency? For 2 months, she hasn't given me a clue. All I know is, when the hospital released me, it was into the back of her car.
How was your first day at school?
It was tough, but I guess I made it through. She nods curtly, another swig of coffee.
It's the afternoon. You're not going to be able to sleep tonight. Well done. I expected as much would happen. Have you begun acquiring friends yet?
Acquiring friends? Well, I don't know if I would call them friends, but I joined an after-school club. Eilette takes a sharp breath, her nostrils flaring. She places the mug and the tablet down on the table between us. A few moments pass as she appears to swirl the coffee in her mouth, like thoughts before swallowing.
An extracurricular club? Extraordinary. Starry, you're assimilating into high school life at an excellent rate. You should be very proud of your progress.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, that's enough pleasantries. I have an announcement to make. I've hired a personal tutor for you.
Huh?
Jay, you've missed several years of school. Starry, you've missed several years of school. If you don't want to be the embarrassment of your class, you'll have to put some serious effort into catching up.
My face reddens.
You'll be studying with him 3 nights a week on any subject you feel you're struggling with the most. I must admit, I wasn't anticipating you to actually be talking to anyone from your school yet alone joining a club. Instead of contracting a professional, I opted for a high schooler like yourself. I thought he might be able to answer your questions about student life.
Oh boy!
Who is it?
Gonna be?
Who is it?
Who's this cutie gonna be? Right, I guess I can.
Actually, you might want to get ready. He'll be stopping by soon for your first tutoring session a little later this evening.
What? This evening? But I just got back from...
That's enough.
A chill goes down my spine and I bitterly bite my tongue. Eilette stands up, observing the clock on the wall. She smooths down her pencil skirt as though she could feel every errant speck of dust on it.
I'd say you have about an hour before he arrives. Take care to get your affairs in order before then.
Looks like I've got a little bit of time before this tutor arrives. More investigations are limited to the blah blah blah. Pay attention to the top right bar. As you take actions, time will go by. When you're out of time, you have no choice but to leave the scene and move on. So use your time wisely. These statues have the price tag on them. Whoa, they're super expensive. I'm fairly certain Islette's home decor tastes are entirely based off of the pages in this office furniture catalog.
Maybe she's an alien. And then she's like, that's how humans work.
This little shrub adds some much-needed life to the room.
Oh, is this her coat? Maybe we can look through that.
I wonder if Eyelet has her clothes specially tailored, or if she makes them cling perfectly to her form with sheer willpower.
I'm kind of like into Eyelet, though.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm perfect. Deal with it.
She's my caretaker, is probably older than me, and has a fondness for winter coats. That is literally all I know about her. Click all the stuff! I can already tell I've never read anything in these boring tomes.
Okay, I wonder what's down here. Oh.
Oh, we can show her the stuff. My most recent magazine subscription is Teen Beat.
If you have any questions about small-time celebrity dalliances or are in need of fashion advice, I'm now very well informed on these topics. I'm not fond of the cold. She's an alien. Always remember to be a discerning reader, Starry. Just because something is written in a book doesn't make it true. Especially if that book is labeled fiction. She is an alien. This is all like her talking as if...
Maybe she's a ghost. What about the note? Well, I'll give her this. Eyelet is probably the most organized person I know. The doorbell rings. I jump like an arrow strung up on a bow of nerves.
I'll get it.
She disappears to the front door, and I briefly consider making a break for it.
Hey, Miss Mira? Greetings, Todd. Your people eagerly awaits you in the dining room.
Todd!
Right.
Right! I rush into the dining room and take a seat. I hear them crossing the living room, heading to me.
Kind of you to take time out of your day for this. Well, you are paying me a small fortune, which I'd be kind of crazy to turn down. Again, I hate to keep bringing this up, but are you sure you wouldn't want to lower my rate? It's really no trouble. I have so much money. Can I offer you a refreshment?
I have so much money. Don't worry about it. Should the table look like this? I feel like I need a notebook or a pen or something. What do I do with my hands?
Hey, you must be Starry, right?
I look up at the entryway to the dining room. A slim young man clutches a stack of books, his brown eyes darting back and forth. Greetings, I'm Starry. I mean, yes, that's me.
Starry, this is Todd, your tutor. He's one of the brighter young minds at your school. Todd, the first few tutoring sessions, I'd like you to focus on assessing Starry's aptitude in their various subjects. Yeah, I've got some stuff drawn up. We'll be taking a look at English and math today.
He looks back at me, his lips quirking up into a playful smile.
Sound good? Excellent. I'll leave you two alone. Starry, shortly a pizza will arrive at the house, which I understand is the traditional food eaten at study-related events.
She's a fucking alien!
She's an alien, for sure, right?
Are we an alien?
I don't know.
We're an alien.
The money to pay for it is on the kitchen counter. Please remember to wash your face after eating it, as it is high in lipid content, which blemishes the complexion.
Eyelet retires to her office. Todd watches her leave like a hawk, then darts to the table, plopping his books down in the center.
Okay, just tell me now, what the heck is going on? Am I about to get murdered?
What?
I don't know if I should be telling you this, but your mom paid me a ton of money to tutor you. Like, I can go to any college I want now money. Whoa! I'm kind of freaking out because I think the whole thing must be a scam or something and I'm about to get murdered. Or the person I'm tutoring is some kind of mutant chained to the basement, like Sloth from the Goonies.
He looks at me, brows raised.
And you're obviously not the latter, so, like, what's the deal?
What's the Goonies? Todd looks at you blankly, then he bursts out laughing.
Hey, he actually says that all the time. He laughs exactly like this. He types that every time we're talking on Discord when he wants to laugh. He doesn't say ha ha ha. He says PFAH.
Fa ha ha.
Just so you know the exact type of laugh he is doing.
You gotta include the It's very
Okay, good one.
Seriously, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, right, you're serious. Sorry, right, The Goonies is just a movie.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, it's freaking awesome. I mean, well, it's a little sexist, actually. There's, like, zero black representation. It's okay.
Huh.
Anyway, whatever. Let's go to work. Let's get to work.
Todd rifles through a book bag he brought along, pulling out a short stack of printed papers on it.
I like that Todd's like, it's a good movie, but here's some downsides, but I still like it.
Yep.
I don't really know what I'm doing here. I mean, I'm good at school and stuff, but I don't have too much experience tutoring. I made an aptitude test like Miss Mara asked. If it seems weird or too easy or something, just let me know.
He slides the stack of papers over. The first page has several cut-out passages of text.
The first part is reading, then after that, there's math. Go ahead and read the first passage. Let me know if there's a word you don't understand.
Oink walk knock spots and pieces add pull up steps and read support with that. As I look through the passage, none of the words particularly leap out at me. That is, are legible at all. Shoot, shoot, shoot! What should I do?
Try to read it anyway?
Let's try to distract Todd. Hey, are we sure this isn't English?
Sorry, this is cut from a book I like. I've been told my tastes are kinda esoteric. But you're right, it definitely isn't for everyone. Let's try a different passage.
Todd flips to the next passage. I can tell that the text size is larger and that the words aren't as complex. Humness of such a power. Sepsis. It's another some society that they represented the best hope of the galaxy, perhaps the only one.
So,
perhaps the only hope.
This is like what it looks like to be dyslexic. Yeah, I think we should
try to read it anyway. Phew, okay, first word. Matnas. Please, universe, if anyone is out there, if anyone is listening who can help, let me die in a freak accident so I don't have to read this stupid paragraph.
Try starting with the H.
Humness. Humness? Humness. Oh, humans? Is it humans?
Yes, that's the first word.
Yay!
Okay, you're doing great, but I actually want to find something you can really read. Just power right through, you know?
Todd flips a few pages back in the packet to a new passage. This one is only a single sentence long. The letters are so large they take up the entire page. I sink into my chair. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them, Sam I am. Yeah, I don't think I can read.
Oh, come on, you're pulling my leg, right?
I know my letters, I think, but they're all jumbled up on the page.
Oh. Are you, dyslexic?
Yes. No. What is dyslexic being?
Todd is
silent for a long time. He just looks down at the table, his thick brows furrowed in concentration.
Starry, please don't take this the wrong way, but are the rumors about you actually true?
What rumors? He winces. I'm not sure if it's because he's embarrassed about what he just said, or what he's about to.
Are you maybe possibly a recently revived comatose person with no memory of who they are or where they came from?
This song sounds a lot like Life is Strange.
I said that!
I know. I'm agreeing with you now. Now, at this point.
At this moment.
A deranged giggle escapes me. Damn, Michelle was right. News travels fast. Is it bad if I say yes?
Whew. Damn.
Yep, I've been getting that a lot lately. Todd slowly stands up.
Starry, you're a very special person. You're real fun to hang out with as a pal, but I honestly don't think I can tutor you as is. I think you need a professional.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I hired a fellow student to tutor me so you could answer my questions about student life because she thought I wouldn't know how to make friends.
I see.
But I already made friends today. I joined a club and everything, so I don't need your help. I can figure it out on my own.
Right.
I don't need you or anyone. I'm just fine with the way things are. I didn't even want a tutor in the first place. The doorbell rings.
Oh, pizza!
At speeds surpassed only by light itself, Todd snatches the money on the counter and dashes to the door. If he knows what's good for him, he'll never return. I bury my head in my arms, soaking up the tears as another painful memory surfaces.
Oh, that has to be so
rough.
Because they've been in a coma, so they don't know how to read.
Well, they didn't know that they were dyslexic, you know, which is like, I feel like coming to that realization at the same time as another person must be really hard, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the edge of a wooded grove a few miles outside of town. Eyelet opens the passenger car door and I peer out cautiously. What are we doing here?
Something difficult.
I watch as she unfolds a wheelchair from the trunk. In the month after I've been released from the hospital, it was my main method of transportation. Sliding it up to me, she waits as I tediously position myself into it. Together we survey the hills. The fall breeze is cool but not brisk. It lazily whips around all the tall trees, pulling off tendrils of red and purple leaves. Looks kind of nice.
I enjoy seasons, aesthetically. The amount of money I have to spend on protecting myself from them is another matter.
You do wear a lot of coats, don't you? She grabs the handles of my wheelchair and begins pushing me up the rocky incline. On pavement, I'd gotten pretty good at rolling around, but my chair just wasn't equipped for nature walks. After a few short minutes, we're at the crest of the hill.
Now, Starry, I trust you've been doing your physical therapy.
What? The leg thing? Oh, yeah, totally. Day and night.
Excellent. In that case, it's time you started advancing to the next level.
Well, what, like actually walking? I can't do that.
Astonishingly, you can. The doctors have told me that despite your extended inactivity while in the coma, for whatever reason, you haven't lost muscle mass or experienced any sort of typical deterioration.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
We're an alien.
I was in a coma for like a few days, and I lost 20 pounds worth of muscle. Isn't that crazy?
In a few days?
Yeah.
How?
Because I wasn't taking in any food, and I wasn't moving at all.
I don't know how that could happen in only a few days.
I know that I lost 20 pounds in it. Great diet.
Yeah.
Joke. Don't go to coma to go on a diet. By all accounts, you are ambulatory. What?
Ambulatory. Okay, maybe that's what the doctors say, but I'm not, ready. I'm not ready to walk.
Yes, I anticipated that, but unfortunately we just don't have time to waste. So, I've devised a method of speeding up the process.
What? Isla takes a few steps forward. To my horror, I watch her draw a revolver from the inside of her coat. Oh my god, is that a gun?
Oh my god. Ah, good, you recognize this. I think the effectiveness of this exercise would be lessened if I had to explain what it is.
Exercise? What are you talking about?
Now, before I begin, I want to assure you that these are loaded with fairly harmless pellets. Furthermore, I'm expertly trained in using this weapon. I will never actually aim at you.
Wait a minute, Islet.
I will, however, for the sake of realism, aim very, very close.
Bang! The next few moments feels like a white blur. As a harmless pellet slices through the wheel of my chair, I throw myself to the ground. Oh my god, oh my god!
I apologize for having to resort to this, Starry, but I need to be certain that you can walk for, or even run from danger if you are ever confronted with it.
Bang! I clawed desperately at the ground, heaving myself forward by my elbows.
Man, Maglo made some sick beats. I like this.
This is really great. When in my life will I ever have to run from someone shooting at me?
You'd be surprised.
Bang! My heart is pounding. I want to scream, but it feels like all the air has left my lungs.
I love how she's like, I love you, so I'm gonna shoot at you.
I know.
I just need to know you can defend yourself. This is logical.
Mm-hmm. I can only pull myself forward, sprawling from tree to tree, desperately trying to get away.
Do you think she's like a Vulcan or something?
Bang! Stop, please! Bang! I'm begging you, this is really, really scary! Bang!
Stop!
Slowly, the ringing in my ears recedes. I notice a flock of birds taking off from the treetops, disappearing into the distant hills. I realize I'm leaning against a tree, all alone and shivering. Little by little, the world slows down again. I see Islet emerge from the trees, gun in tow.
Excellent work, Starry. Your running speed isn't quite up to par, so I would recommend in the future that you run in a zigzag pattern to reduce the likelihood of being hit. I will remember this because I'm not a fast runner.
Oh, you haven't heard that before?
Well, I mean, I've heard that before, but I didn't know it gave you an edge on being slow. Okay, go ahead.
Yep. A zigzag pattern? Are you freaking crazy? I could have died.
Yes, you could have. That was the point of the exercise.
No, I mean, you were literally about to kill me. Islet reaches for my shoulder, but I instinctively slap it away, snarling. How could you do this? Do you have any idea how You're the only person I trust. At this, Islet positively recoils, shocked. Trusted. Past tense. That's definitely over with now. She looks down at her gun, shoving it in her pocket uncharacteristically sheepishly. I hug the tree tighter.
You have a point there. I suppose I didn't really consider how potentially traumatic this could be. I'm sorry.
I close my eyes. As the wind whoops through the autumn branches, I dig my fingers into the bark, daring anyone to pull me away.
I'm simply trying to demonstrate. Well, this is a planet of rules, Jay. Ha! Starry. She's an alien! Several bizarre, precise rules that it expects you to know and follow. Someone in your disadvantaged position who hasn't quite learned how to live here is expected to survive, will suffer if they don't learn. That's why you have to try.
We're both aliens.
You need to actually try.
I sob hoarsely. But why? Why? What's the point of going through this? What's my reward for putting up with being miserable all the time? She shrugs.
That's a very good question.
My so-called caretaker turns and starts making her way to the car. I screech. I want to say bad words at her, but infuriatingly, I can't remember any.
That was some deep... Like, why? Why should I try so hard? What's the reward?
Oh, so, like, when they were saying that, it was just making me think of how, like, in life, like, what is your reward?
Yeah, you're
for...
like, living?
Yeah.
And you're like, wait a second, and what is my reward?
And how one of, like, the super disappointing parts of adulthood is that it's, like, you find out that that whole, like, life is its own reward, but if, like, you hate your life, then...
Yeah, when people are like, life is its own reward, I'm like, go fuck yourself.
I know.
I'm gonna go play a video game. That's a good life to have.
I hear footsteps coming back into the dining room. Todd nervously emerges, pizza in hand.
Looks like we're in luck. Your caretaker, Miss Mira ordered the Supreme. It's got everything but pineapple on it. Oh, thank God.
Everything but pineapple and mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't like mushrooms.
No.
Hey, are you okay?
I look up at him, bleary-eyed. I remember the club member's kindness from today and Michelle's words. Fuck 'em. I might as well be honest. I've never been to school. I've been in a coma most of my life. Nobody knows how I survived or where I came from. When I woke up, Islet is my caretaker now. Todd nods. He gestures for me to keep sharing. I don't want to feel like a freak. I don't want to be embarrassed all the time by everything I do. I need someone to just hang out with me and help me figure stuff out and not judge me. I feel a hand patting me on the back in a slow, awkward rhythm.
I wish I had something encouraging to say, but it's like, I don't know if anything I can think of would help. What you're going through, it's like, it must be... Damn.
Yeah, thanks anyway.
Starry?
I realize how close Todd is standing to me. He looks embarrassed and can't meet my eyes. I can smell his deodorant.
Okay. I'm, hell with it. I'm gonna help you catch up, okay? I mean, it's my job to tutor you, but I want to do a good job. You deserve that much.
Well, really? Our eyes meet. He smiles nervously, as though he can't believe it either.
Anyway, let's have some pizza and relax for a little bit. We've got plenty of time to do this, right?
I nod. Todd and I sit back down and have a slice. We spend the rest of the night just chatting. Todd is a good listener and tells lots of jokes to make me feel at ease. I suddenly feel so relieved and am reminded of all the people I met today. Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can make it through high school in one piece. It's nighttime now.
Oh, dude, look at this room.
Wow.
It's awesome.
Woof, what a day. I let the solitude of the moment sink in. The hospital, those weeks where I did nothing but lie in a bed, dreading every hour I was awake, feels like a lifetime ago.
Maybe the reason we can understand AJ talking, the dog, is because we're an alien and we're able to talk with anything that's an earthling.
Yeah, maybe. Now I smile, thinking of all the friends I've made. I look forward to more hugs from Mari and Stacy. I look forward to Laura's shy smiles. I look forward to Brett's nervous, rapid jokes. I look forward to Michelle's bubblegum mishaps. And I look forward to Todd's lessons. I close my eyes, my mind deliciously quiet and cozy. Ha-ha! My eyes snap open. I feel flames crackling and leering all around me. A burning building. How did I get here? I look down and to my horror see a frail, thin stranger held fast by my own powerful fists. It's then that I realize something is wrong with my body. I'm huge, bulky, muscular. A grown, hairy man. It feels like a memory, a real one, but I definitely don't recognize anything here. Could this somehow be from before my coma? Where is other? My words come out slowly, painfully. For some reason, they're hard to form. The man looks at me, terrified and confused. Then something dawns on him.
My God, Subject 1. Is that you? Did you actually jump? Did you survive?
Other! Where is other?
It really is you, isn't it? I can't believe it. So our theory was right. You are actually capable of this. Where did you get this body?
I let out an anguished moan and slammed the man against the wall again. Stop! Answer my question!
Relax, one. If you're referring to Subject 2, he is alive and well.
Where is...
I'm not going to tell you where he is. Do you have any idea how important these experiments are? We're close to the biggest breakthrough in human history.
No! Stop! No more breakthrough! No more break us! Crack! A chilling snap is heard as I slam him once more. The man's right arm now dangles limply as he screams in pain. I can't tell if the heat on my face is from growing anger or the gradually advancing flames.
You bastard!
I'm startled as I feel him grab me right back.
You and your, whatever the both of you are monsters! I would never release the likes of you onto this earth after what you've done. You've made a fatal error coming back here to try and confront me, because now I won't rest until you're locked right back up with 2, or dead. Dead, you hear me?
The flames roar and crackle, my grip tightens. You think I'm afraid of you? I reach up to grab his face, swinging it down low to the flames. I am special. Other is special. I am not the one who is afraid. The licking sparks dance dangerously close to his battered cheek. I can feel his body shuddering in terror. I am not the one who made the mistake.
Whoa, wait, stop, please.
I will not rest. I will never rest. I hear a door slam behind me. Police! Hands in the air!
Kill him, for the love of God, he's crazy.
I will never leave until you pay.
Help me!
Bang! I feel a blast of cold air, followed by searing pain in my left rib. My vision goes blank. Suddenly, I'm in another corner of the room, watching the hulking muscular body that pinned the stranger to the wall crumple to the ground, a bullet in his back. The once captive man leaps up from the flames, cradling his face. He looks around, dazed.
We got him, sir. Quickly, come with me. This building could collapse at any second now. No, wait! I've seen this before. This isn't...
The police officer turns to me.
Detective Rodriguez, secure the area until the fire department gets here. I'm gonna clear this guy out.
I stare blankly. The stranger's eyes snap to me as the officer approaches him. He sucks in his breath in shock.
It's you, isn't it? You jumped! You jumped! I saw it! Sir, you have to leave. It's not safe to... Officer, arrest this man. He jumped. Don't you see? This man is an imposter.
Jumping between bodies. Frustrated, the police officer scoops up the man's frail body and proceeds to drag him out. I make my way towards the back entrance.
This isn't over, one. I will hunt you down. You hear me? I will not rest. This isn't over.
Man. End of chapter 1! Developed by Mike Salty Justice Upshaw and Tess Chic Monster Young at The Chic Monster. Music by Maglo, maglo.bandcamp.com. Additional score by bensound.com. Special thanks to Mari and Stacy of Geek Remix. Special thanks to Laura Kate Dale. Special thanks to Ton Schlickburn.
Schlickburned.
Like a slick burn?
No, that's his real last name.
No, Todd Slickburn.
Oh, okay. Totally enough.
He's just gonna be Slickburn from now on. Special thanks to Brett, aka Hoodie Panda, now Hoodie. Special thanks to Michelle, aka Megaminx. And thanks to you for playing our demo. We pay for this game from our own pockets and Patreon fundraising. If you would like to play future chapters, please consider backing Chic Monster on Patreon. And
thanks to
$10 plus backers, Alvin Dela Cruz,
Amelia Spark,
Avley,
Brando Denise.
Completed Thunder, J, Jesse Cook, Kaylin Bridge, Meow Mix 64, Red Manticore, Red Panda.
Shep Karen Taylor Camo.
The D-pad!
Kamohala Bird, the D-pad, and Toasty Justice.
Yay! I think there are supposed to be more things in the gallery, but you can't. It's not.
Yeah, we're not done. But okay, hope you guys enjoyed that and loved it and enjoyed. Please play the game if you want to play it or download it.
It is free to download on itch.io.
Yeah, any money that you pay for goes to Tess and the creation of Chapter 2. So, record it, review it, tell us what you think, tell us what you hate, tell us what you love, everything you want. Bye!
Yeah, bye!